Good afternoon, everyone. This is Chris Brecher doing the free option video tonight, sort of as a last minute reliever for everyone, and I'm thrilled to help. What are we talking about on the free video? I'm going to talk about unusual option activity. I traded on the floor on the CBOE a long time in the IBM pit. I was a market maker in there, but I wandered from pit to pit if I saw unusual call activity. There was a lot of takeover action back in the 80s and 90s. And we hit a lot of them because you saw calls precede price. Because people hear something in the elevator or whatever, they go and buy options because they're tipped off. So we're trying to take advantage of people that might already know that kind of thing. Let me give you a perfect example. So right now what we're doing is we're looking at biotech stocks. And the reason we're looking at biotech stocks is because you've had the ES and Never Never Land like you see. I can put that on a monthly chart. There. New highs. You got the NASDAQ on the upper right. New highs. You got the XBI down in the dumps. Forming a rectangle though. Don't get me wrong. Forming a rectangle. That could be dramatic. Now, what would make that go up? Well, the thing is that the regional banks, the Russell and the XBI, don't like interest rates going up. And the bond market right now has been getting slammed, and no doubt been getting slammed, which doesn't help. But if the XBI is going to catch up, what's going to happen in there is you're going to see probably it get led by takeover action. So I want to give you an idea of what the takeover action looks like. So what we did in here is this. On the far bottom left, we went and did this. We took healthcare stocks. And we could do it with a scan, but we just took this and this was some results for you. So here is healthcare all. And we took the call sizzle. And I don't care about the put sizzle. I'm looking for unusual call activity. Now you're going to see MOR right here. Look at MOR, 9 times the normal call activity. Now sometimes that doesn't matter. It should have 9 times when it's up 6 points. But the exciting thing is the option volume was high on Friday before all this. Before all this. So the options preceded price. That's why I was showing MOR as a long idea on Friday. So the key is to find stocks that have relatively good charts, as you see MOR already did, and they have good call activity. So they have good call activity and they have good charts. Elon fits that bill. How about some of the other ones? Well, FDMT is already up 14, as you see on the bottom left. Let's forget about that one. How about CERE? Well, when they do this, that means they were already taken over. So take that one off. How about SLNO? Well, that's had a heck of a move, but boy, that's trading some hefty call action. Now, the next thing, when you see the calls, you might say, how do you know they're buys, not sells? You don't. But the thing is that a lot of times when you see this, like 1,600 calls, you'll go through time and sales, and that's where I can help. And you can see the volume, let's say in April. See the 1,500? And you can look to see were they closer to the offer than the bid. That's usually a good way to do it. So we did in here of taking all the healthcare. So all we did was go to scan. So I don't want to show too much and take up too much of the video for you, but all we did was go to scan, and we went and we took industry, and we took all the healthcare. All the healthcare. That's all we did. Then what we did is took off everything else. Everything else. There's a lot. There's going to be like 800. And we're doing it by stocks. 857. Well, obviously you can't watch them all. So the next thing you do is you want the stock, let's say at least, this is being snotty with price snottery, but we'll make it 5. Now you're going to be down to probably 600 stocks, 494. Oh, now what you're doing is you want ones that trade options. So I'm taking the option volume today at least 200. Personal preference. Now you're down to 127. That's not that bad. But now you want to add call sizzle. You're looking for unusual call activity. And we'll make it personal preference 2. 35. So all we're doing is taking every healthcare stock because there's been a lot of takeover action in the healthcare arena. Over 5, call sizzle at least 2, and option volume 200 today. Now, the other thing you can do that's a kicker is you want to take the stocks that are already in uptrends. So you go over here to filter, and you go to study. Now, these are all readily available to everyone. Now, we're going to combine these definitely with chart patterns. That's what we'll be doing in the rooms. But we can take where these are 1% above the 50 moving average. So now what we're doing, and I hope it doesn't lock up on me, is we're taking stocks at least 5 with some active options, more than 2 times the normal option activity, and they're in an uptrend. As you see, it's not really working. Let's see if I do 1.1 if it'll work. There you go, 22. These are 22 of the stocks, and I'm going to save this as 22. And I'm going to make it 22 Feb 6, 2024, and we're going to look to trade those on Tuesday. So I hope you like this sort of walkthrough. We're looking for that type of pattern. We're looking for something over the 50 moving average with unusual option activity. Have a great night. Talk to you later. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Chris Brecher, and I'm Senior Managing Director of Stocks at Simpler Trading. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you like our content, please leave us a like and a comment down below. Also, be sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell notification icon so you never miss any of our great new content coming out. Good trading, and we'll see you at the next video. Take care.